Morning, students. So my next step is to good morning, youth build. So our next project is here. What the customer wants is a 22-foot sunroom with a 8-foot by 22-foot deck. So my first step today is going to be removing the existing deck and digging the footings for the new addition. Alright, youth build. I demoed most of the deck and knocked the spindles off with a hammer. Then I ran a chainsaw down the bays of the joists. I didn't film that part because I was running the chainsaw and couldn't run the camera at the same time. But I'm getting close to removing this deck and put all the materials in the dumpster. Then we'll get ready to start installing the footings. Alright, deck's all removed. Laid out the two pins. Two black pins on the two ends are the where the deck's going to start and end. It's 22 feet. Then I did the math, and in between I want 4 sonotubes. So it's 7'3" a piece on center. So we're going to get ready to start digging the footings. Alright, the next step is to install the footings. We have to drill 4 holes. Each hole has to go down about 42 inches. We're going to mix up the concrete and install one of the sonotubes. About here. Push it down all the way in the hole. Make sure that hole's 42 inches deep, and we'll fill up the tubes with concrete now. All right, got all the sonotubes in. Concrete's in. Just installed this flashing. We used with some ice and water shields, the stuff that we typically use on the roof, so no water can get behind the deck and get into the house. So he's finishing that up right now. We're going to start framing the deck.
Oh, fucking.
All right, we're going to start framing the sunroom porch. Installing the floor joists right now. They're spaced out 16 inches on center. You can see the marks on the plate laid out. Each line 16 inches apart. You can tell the box plate is secured tightly with anchor brackets, anchor bolts, all the way down. We're going to continue installing the joists from there all the way down to the end for the sunroom porch floor. Good morning, Youthville. So yesterday we got the floor built for the sunroom porch. Today we're going to frame the flooring for the deck that's going to be attached to it. Alright, the next step before putting the plywood down is we're going to put these joist hanger brackets, the 2x8 joist hanger brackets. They get installed with 1.5 inches. They get installed with 1.5 inch nail, joist hanger nail.
I wasn't missing a nail or nothing either.
Got all my posts notched and down to the footing, all the way down. All right, gonna get ready to insulate the floor of the sunroom, and you always want to put the paper side up. They just installed 1/2 inch OSB plywood on the bottom half to protect the insulation, and so no critters can get inside, mice or insects or whatever. You always put the paper side up. Paper side goes towards the heated side. Installing the plywood on the main floor. Everything gets glued and nailed with 8D ring shank nails. Morning, youth build. This morning we're starting to build the deck that's going to come off the sunroom. Doing pressure treated 2x8 floor joists, 16 inches on center, just like the sunroom. Exact same way we laid out the sunroom. The deck is about 8 inches smaller on each end. Alright, all the frame is completed. Now we're installing 5/4 pressure treated decking boards. They are being fastened down with 2.5 inch deck screws, every 16 inches on center. We put 2 screws in each joist all the way down.